Don't you hate it when this happens? You break your hammer handle off. Well, what do? I'm going to show you how I replace hammer handles. Follow along to the end to see what I do. The first thing that needs to be done is the excess hammer handle wood needs to come out. This one is fiberglassed or epoxied in, so it tends to be a little harder. The best way that I've found when it's like that is just to use the drill press and drill it out, and that's what I'm going to do here. Another way is to put it in a vise and take a punch and try to punch that out. But let's see how this here drill press works. It'd be better to have a vise, but I don't have one. So I'm just going to hold it by hand. You can tell that that's good old hickory wood in there. That's a hard hammer handle. For it to break the way it did, you would almost think that it was flawed from the factory. That's getting warm. Up, I see a few metal shavings. That's why you need a vise. It's very dangerous. See if I can't get that bumped off of there. See, it was just starting to come through and it grabbed. Now that I have at least one hole drilled through there, I should have probably used a smaller bit. It would have been safer. But now that I got a smaller hole through there, I may be able to just take my punch and punch that out. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I don't want that to swing around on me like that again. So I am going to put a smaller bit in here and drill it out a few more times. And if I do that, that shouldn't happen. You ever know why they have 3 holes on drill press? You're supposed to go in every hole and give it a turn, and that supposedly makes it equal pressure. That's just what some old guy told me years ago. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe you machinists would know, but I'm just an old carpenter that tries to get by. There you can see I've drilled a hole clear through there. Let's see if I can't get another one, but I'm going to come from this way this time. Nice, I don't know. Doggone it. I probably should put some safety equipment on. I know, it'll be okay. Maybe. Don't do this at home. Okay, let's try it from this way. There we go. That's a lot better. A lot safer too. Wish I had a drill press clamp. That would be a lot easier. And safer. A lot of times when I get it like that, you know, I'll use this drill press as that bit to finish getting it out of there. Okay, let's go punch the rest of that out with a punch. As I was making that last video, or the video on the hammer, I realized that I lost most of the installation part of the handle in, installing it on the head, but I wanted to bring it to you regardless so you can see what I've done. You see this hammer, and the handle's in there just fine. Got it glued in there. And I'll show you the process of how I did that, even though it's completed. What I did is I finished punching all that loose wood in there and got it out. And then I took the new hammer handle and I fed it up into the bottom of the hammer. Now the best way to get that shoved in is just to go like this on a solid surface and hit real hard raps. And what that does is that you can see how that rolled up that wood. It pushed it right down in there. Then there's a couple of wedges, I don't know if you can read it through there or not, that I pound in there to spread the top out. But after that was completely done, there was still some crevices. So what I usually do is either use epoxy or some kind of glue in there, and that's what I did this time. I just took regular wood glue and I filled it all up. You can still see there's just a little bitty pinhole that needs glued. Now this hammer handle would last a long time like that. I mean, this is going to last way longer than me now, unless somebody abuses it, hits it on the handle itself, or something like that. But I brought that back to life. Hope you like videos like this. If you have ever replaced a hammer handle, share with me in the comments on how you've replaced a hammer handle or did some kind of repair. I'd like to hear about it down below. If you like what I bring each week, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button so that you know when my next video is out, so you can go to it. And that ain't all. If you like this type of project, these kind of repair projects, I encourage you to watch this one right here. It's sure to give you insight into who I am and what I'm all about. Can it be fixed? Sure it can. Can you fix it? You're darn right you can. Until the next one.